This boy claimed he was the reincarnation of Abraham Lincoln, and it's one of the most disturbing story ever. In the early 1960s, in a small town in the United States, a young boy named Daniel Harper began showing strange behavior from a very early age. Before he even really understood history, he was already talking about another time. Using words and expressions no one had ever taught him, he would speak about war, about responsibility, about decisions that felt far too heavy for a child. And at first his parents thought it was just imagination, something harmless, until it started to become unsettling. Daniel began writing things he shouldn't have known. Long sentences that sounded like speeches, phrases that closely resembled texts from the 1800s. And he talked about places like Washington, as if he had already been there, describing details with an accuracy that made no sense for someone his age. And as he grew older, his fascination with that period of history turned into something deeper, something that didn't feel like curiosity anymore, but more like memory. Then one day, completely calm, he said it, "I was him." Years later, during a trip to Ford's Theater, the place where Abraham Lincoln was assassinated, everything changed the moment he stepped inside. He froze, his expression shifted, and without waiting for anyone, he started walking through the theater as if he already knew it. Ignoring the guide, moving with a strange certainty, pointing at places, correcting details before they were even explained, and then suddenly he stopped. He looked up toward the balcony and said quietly, "It happened there." And the room fell silent because no one had told him anything yet. He kept staring for a few seconds, like he was seeing something no one else could see. And then he whispered, "I remember the sound." And after that moment, he refused to talk about it ever again. And little by little, those memories seemed to fade, until he became just a normal boy again. But to this day, no one has ever been able to explain how a child could know so much about a life that wasn't supposed to be his.